create community. Welcome to Morning Karate Thought 81. I'm Les Bubka, and every morning I share with you a thought about karate. And this one is sparked up by our barbecue over weekend. Every year we're doing a get together, have some drinks, have some community building exercise. Everybody enjoys themselves, burgers, beer, and wherever you want to, just to get together and create a community. I know there's quite a few approaches to training and building the club and so on. Some people prefer to have a very quote professional and do not engage with students, just teach them, do not have any outside contact except bumping into them in shops and so on. So supposedly that's more professional and keeping the distance and not interacting with students. I'm coming from Poland. In Poland, the dojo is a family, so I try to replicate that in UK. We're taking care of each other. We interact with each other. We're more friends than it's not like very strict relationship that where I'm the teacher, you the student, and that will be not coming together. We're not gonna be interacting outside. We prefer to take care of each other. Spend time together, be like a family. And I'm not per se a instructor in a club. I am just a person who happens to have a bit more knowledge, and even in the training we're checking our ideas, checking our knowledge. And I'm fortunate enough to have people from different styles who are quite high grade, and we just come together and train together as a one unit of friends, not a kind of company structure that here's the CEO, here's the workers, and they have to listen to me and do stuff. We just meet together, share the knowledge. If somebody's got more knowledge in one area, then they can take over and teach. But because of creating that community, we get along together, we help each other. If anybody have a problems, like we got one of the students who just been in a hospital due to a problems with his muscles in the hips and so on. So everybody was on the phone, how are you doing? Can we help? Where can I get there? So on and so on. So there is barely any tensions, and if there is any tensions between students, it's sorted out straight on the spot, and there's usually not much of a problem. Where I've seen in other groups, you coming to the dojo, you've got a groups of subgroups of people. This one don't like that one, this one don't like that one, and kind of you can sense the tension. That's when the bigger clubs where are kind of not the community run or not being a community, they're just people coming in to do the activity. And personally, I don't like that feel. It feels very corporate and one-sided. So the guy's coming in, they're teaching, and then off he goes. I like to spend the time with my students. I like to know their problems. I like to help if I can, and I would expect the same for me. So if I'm in trouble, I've got a group of friends who support me, and it's much better to have a group of peers with having same interest and so on, because it's nicer to spend time in that way. I don't like to have a separate groups of friends for different things. And I like talking about martial arts, so it's nice to meet up with people who are having the same interest instead of being with people who have completely opposite interest to me, and we have to force the conversation. That doesn't mean that I don't have friends outside of the martial arts and that I cannot talk about other things, but it's just nicer to be with your tribe, like-minded people, because you have more topics to explore and something that is really interesting. Although after 20, nearly 30 years of training, wow, that went fast, I still got the interest. I still talk about martial arts, but not overly often. But it is nice to see and explore more opportunities and a way of thinking from other people. So like I said, I'm very fortunate to have people from different styles, so we can explore and share the communalities, I think that's the word, and differences, and explore other ways of thinking, and it just brings the club together. and we're all learning from each other. So I rather have a community than a kind of structure, instructor, student, clear relationship. I like to have a very close community and everybody is working together. Let me know what you think about it, what your club structure is like, where you're feeling most comfortable at. And as always, if you would like to support the channel, best way to do it is to watch another video, subscribe, like, and so on. It helps the algorithm and helps me to build up the community and yeah, practice my speaking in front of camera. Take care, I see you tomorrow.